Engineers are doing a last-minute system installation at one of Somalia's new airspace control center. Once the initial phase is completed, this will be the country's first modern air traffic control center and a first for Mogadishu in 27 years. For almost 3 decades, a civil aviation caretaker authority collected overflight revenues on behalf of the country with support from the United Nations. But Mogadishu now wants to reclaim one of the continent's largest airspace back, a move aviation officials are confident will happen in the coming months.
Latest in October, later days, and completing also the Aviation Act, and hopefully before the year ends. That sets us up to in Somali airspace in as far as revenue, as far as service delivery, to be in the hands of Somali government. So we're looking at early in next year, inshallah.
Currently, Somalia's airspace is ranked as Category G, meaning it's uncontrolled. But this newly constructed air traffic tower and control center is expected to move it to Level A, which is fully controlled, and also meaning huge revenue for the government.
Currently, and as ICAO told us, they collect 1.1 million per month. And that's uncontrolled. That is, and basically, you can say it is like peanuts to any other countries that who charge fees on the airspace. So going from that grade G, which is 1.1 million, which is uncontrolled, to controlled grade A to the maximum potentially, this organization or authority can impact in the livelihood of Somalis, and it does have the potential to go up to, you can imagine, maybe 50 million or so per year.
With more than 30 flights a day, the Aden Abdullah Airport in Mogadishu is by far the busiest in the country, with dozens of local and international flights arriving on a daily basis. The country's airspace also recently received a huge boost with the ongoing Gulf crisis. Qatar Airways has increased its use of Somalia's airspace, as well as flights diverting away from the conflict in neighboring Yemen.
On top of being that, and the conflict of Gulf has something to do with our airspace is getting busier than before. And also in terms of the Yemen issue, also raised more traffic on our airspace. So roughly you can say right now it's about just fly the airlines that flies over, not to the ones that lands in the country, but the airspace, that stage we have like roughly plus 300 or so.
The Caretaker Aviation Authority is currently operating from a base in Nairobi, with a staff member of less than 100, including seasoned experts. Mogadishu's airport is also set to resume night operations, a move that will see a sharp increase in air traffic and a boost to Somalia's recovering economy. The return of the airspace control back to authorities here is seen as a major step towards reclaiming Somalia's sovereignty. Aviation experts here also say that it will create more job opportunities for the country's young people, with experts saying that it will also return Somalia back in its rightful position in the aviation industry. Abdulaziz, Billow, CGTN, Mogadishu, Somalia.